It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, and Tom Griswold. And now, here's Tom.
Bob and Tom.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for joining us here in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Ace, once again, our engineer, has on his Oakland Raiders with the black and white Union Jack on the brim.
I want to thank you for it.
It's very nice. I apparently somehow paid for that. We have Chick McGee across the way. We're working on getting Happy Chick today.
Trying, baby, trying.
OrangeInsoles.com sports desk.
Working on it.
Christy Lee's at the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. And Josh,
hey, everybody.
Nice flannel shirt today, Josh. And Josh has his all-new haircut and trimmed beard and body waxed.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Thank you.
Honey, did you hear? Josh has a haircut. Turn that up. Turn that up.
Saying he looks really nice. The all-new Josh.
And he got waxed.
He's got
you believe that? A hetero man getting waxed?
No, I just think that kind of volunteering for that kind of pain and...
It wasn't so bad. She was a licensed esthetician, and she was licensed. She had a license from
a licensed county sheriff.
Oh no!
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, her license
was your license posted.
It was valid. Yeah, it was from Guantanamo, and then the.
Did you check it?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay. The Guantanamo joke got nothing, but that's.
Guantanamo. I wonder who came up with the waterboarding. Who figured that out? Who invented waterboarding?
Yeah.
Some guy had to invent it. Some guy thought it up.
How about waxing? Who thought waxing hair off? Who said, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Hot wax and gauze, and we'll rip off the strips. And
it's damned effective.
Yeah, I need to get my eyebrows.
Okay, here's Josh, I think you've probably heard this, but with your affection for the erotic.
Sure. I like the porn.
We had a guest in the studio who was a well-known actress, primarily in the field of the erotic porno, as you call it. And
it's a dirty movie actress, Josh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And she was very sweet, very nice. And
what was her name?
And she gave us a tip.
Her manager was Steve from L.A. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
She gave us a tip for the ladies if you were doing the waxing down there.
Nina Hartley was her name.
Oh,
Nina Hartley.
Like a legend in that.
Yeah,
and
she is a legend.
She appears in the, I guess you'd call it what, legitimate movie, whatever.
Yeah, mainstream film Boogie Nights. Yeah.
Boogie Nights, yeah.
She's in the driveway.
She's in the driveway,
is, yeah.
and shortly thereafter, they. No, never mind. It's a spoiler alert, but it does lead to a Felicity Huffman story. But the point being, she suggested that was it Murine,
or Visine,
or Visine?
Yeah, either one.
I think she said Visine.
The eye drops were very useful post waxing to get the red out.
Ah, gotcha.
If you will.
Yeah.
I guess that would be considered an off-label use. Is that the technical term? So I don't recommend any of this stuff. I'm not a qualified physician.
I would listen to Nina.
But I
think she knows her stuff.
Yeah, but you might want to read the directions on your eye wash to see if it's suitable to be put in such delicate areas.
Well, you don't put it inside. You just put it right here.
Oh, don't drip it into my open urethra.
I don't know
for
what
the
you're doing
ladies,
down there, but...
Can you imagine going up to a...
Okay, for the record, that wasn't me, okay? That was Christy and Josh.
Lately, I have a lot of sympathy for the great people who work behind the counters at pharmacies because they have to spend most of their day waiting for the credit cards to clear now. Hi, I thank you for the prescription. Thanks for working so hard and helping my little girl with her problems in this prescription, and I'll just pay now. And you insert the credit card, and then 3 minutes later, you get the 8-foot-long receipt from CVS. But those pharmacists have work to do, and they have to stand there. Well, how are you today?
Yeah.
In any event, Nina Hartley suggests that. Can you imagine asking the pharmacy lady, hey, can I put this Visine in my groin? Is this?
Yeah, will this work?
Now, we have a lot to get to today, including I'm very excited about the new restaurant honoring Breaking Bad. Has anybody seen the Breaking Bad new movie?
El Camino.
I haven't yet, and I can't believe I haven't watched it yet.
I've heard it's good. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, I haven't either. I'm pretty much caught up with Breaking Bad, so I'm looking forward to that. But there is a restaurant. We'll tell you about that soon. But right now, it's back to the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk.
And speaking of Halloween, listen to me
and hear me later.
You tell me about 100 migratory birds died after over 300 purposely flew into the NASCAR building in Charlotte, North Carolina.
No kidding.
Should have turned left.
Yeah, as you do in NASCAR.
NASCAR jokes.
Different speedways have different ways they go around their tracks. But a video shared by WSOC TV, where news comes first, shows the ground outside the NASCAR Hall of Fame littered with dead birds.
Oh.
And while they're there filming it for the news, more birds flying into the building's windows before tumbling to the ground.
You saw this, didn't you?
I did. I saw the video yesterday. Carolina Waterfowl Rescue, CWR. 310 at last count chimney swifts had flown into the building.
Oh.
Almost half were killed. The rest stunned.
Why are you laughing? This
Stunned
is a
but
terrible
expected
story.
to recover.
Like an Area 51.
God.
Oh, here's my favorite part. Listen to this, okay?
Sorry.
300 chimney swifts flown into the building.
Chimney.
About half were killed.
Swifts.
The other half severely injured.
Oh.
They're stunned, but are expected to recover, and they'll be released in a few days.
Well, I hope in the other direction.
Well, I hope 10 miles away in the other direction from the NASCAR building.
Don't you see a little bird hospital with little birds and little bird beds?
That's sad.
Some with their wings up in the thing, and some with their legs and neck braces.
I learned something. Did you know this, Josh? Let me give you a little bit of background here. You've got a flock of seagulls.
Yeah.
Sure do. Yeah.
For geese, you've got
I ran.
gaggle of geese.
Yeah, a murder of crows.
A brood of ducklings.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, a paddling of ducks.
Okay.
And a Jonestown of chimney swifts.
This is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Thank you, Josh. I thought that joke deserved minor applause. A paddling of ducks. By the way, that's only if they're swimming. For those of you that are duck people, you know that.
Yeah.
I think it's fascinating. I just love all those. I love all those words.
I do too. I love
do.
stuff like that.
You know, like a pod of whales, Christy. You know some of these, don't you? A murder of crows.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still watching these videos.
A bitter of comedians. You know,
Now, were these? Is it a reflective building?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it all
very
glass?
It's all glass. You
There
can see. They must be thinking they can
millions
fly
and
through
millions and millions of birds die this way every year.
Yeah.
You know,
I couldn't believe
you,
why
you
they
know
were-
another big issue is those giant windmill things.
Yes.
What are those called? Wind farms.
Yeah.
They have to stop those every now and again and clean them off because of the weight of the dead birds on there slows them down.
Right.
These little guys are so cute.
These are some of the cutest birds I've ever seen.
The chimney
And while
swifts.
they were,
Yes, I
while
have
they
a
were there filming,
I have
they
a-
kept hitting the building.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a friend who has a problem with these in his chimney every year, and they're unbelievable.
The chimney swifts.
Yes.
Can't you fence off your?
Can't you light
chimney?
the fire?
Well, he
Can't you get a BB
he doesn't
gun?
mind them living in his chimney. Actually, he doesn't use the
Doesn't he?
fireplace.
He
so-
doesn't mind it.
No, and
He
they're really cool to
he
watch.
Loves them. Yeah.
Oh, you know
Olivia
what?
and Gordon are back.
Yeah. Well, they're more than that. There are hundreds
They're
of them.
spreading disease.
You know what I call?
and
You know what I call?
blindness, but
Chick, you know what I
they're
call?
beautiful.
What I call a group of birds in my chimney.
What?
An omen.
That demonic possession.
No, don't sit in that chair. It's teeming with bird lice, but still.
Yeah.
Well,
We love them. They're beautiful to watch.
Oh, I love to watch birds from a distance. I don't like them
You don't like birds?
from a distance. I don't like them in my house.
Well, nobody
Who's
wants
counting
them
these
in their
birds?
house.
What?
Who's counting these birds?
Well, they're easy to count
Yeah,
because
'cause
they're
they're
Easy to
dead
count.
on the
They're laying there
sidewalk.
laying
still.
on the sidewalk.
They're dead. Yes, someone comes up and goes 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
I saw Adam Duritz outside, but he was, of course, only.
counting the crows? How dare you? Wait a minute. Okay.
Mr. Jones strikes up a conversation.
That's pretty good, actually.
That was very funny,
Very
Josh.
funny. A nice setup, Ace. Didn't see it coming. So we have that going for us. Coming
No,
up,
I think he wanted to know how they counted the birds. I don't think he was setting up
I
anything.
felt like I was being set up.
A comedic setup. Come on.
All
Right, since now I know it's not true.
Yeah.
they
It's
were
a shrimp
trying,
incident
they were
all
able
over
to
again.
save some of them.
Yes, that's what the story that I just was
Yeah.
watching. There was a lady at the waterfowl center that was trying to-
Tiny stretchers.
Can they have? Don't some places have?
Stat, we got a canary in room 3.
Maybe it's for a different purpose, but don't some places have sonic systems
Yes.
that emit a sound that will scare away the birds?
I
Yeah,
would think.
just cats meowing.
But I think in this case, I'm not sure. I don't know, but I think maybe they're flying at night.
Yeah, they are flying at night.
And that's
Oh,
why
like
they-
chili wag.
Yes.
So if they lit the buildings, would that help or would that make it worse?
I don't know.
And we are joined by our good friend, comedian Al Jackson. Al, how are you, sir?
Oh, Tom, I'm good. How are you, brother?
Good. A real quick question. Weather-wise, what's happening? Because I know are you in Denver this morning?
I am.
NFL action
Yeah, are you going to the game tonight?
this evening?
No. Luckily for me, because I have a show Sunday, there is no Broncos game. Are they playing tonight? Are they the Thursday game?
Yeah.
Yep.
Broncos hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. Broncos 2-game winning streak. Chiefs 2-game losing streak.
Yeah, Chicky, how is Mahomes' ankle? Do you know anything about that?
Well, that's the hubbub that or the scuttlebutt. That's what I meant.
Who, chick?
Patrick Mahomes.
My man.
He
I learned that from you, Al. Thank you.
had his worst outing as a pro, and they think his ankle might be hurt.
Thank you,
worse
my
than
dirty.
they're saying, no, it's my dirty. Say
Oh.
dirty.
I just said that. Thank you, my dirty.
Say dirty.
Darty.
All right.
No, get it with some feeling.
Thank you, my dirty.
Like you went to the yay with my dirty.
What's the Yays? The Bay Area, of course.
Bay Area.
I feel like Chick is secretly getting more from this than you are, Tom.
I totally am.
He's getting the runoff.
That's right.
Yeah, Chick is definitely more street than I am.
Getting the leftovers. I'm very
I
quiet
think
about it.
Josh is secretly really street. That's why, like, he doesn't chime in a lot, but when he does, he always has the answer. I think Josh dated like 4 black women in a row at one time.
Hey, now, real quick, Al, you can't see Josh right now because you're in Colorado, but Josh got a very nice haircut, very short. I think it looks good.
Thanks.
But also yesterday, he treated himself to a special spa day, and he got his body waxed, including his nether regions, in the most private areas, both front side and back side.
Yeah, the full Brazilian, yeah.
Yeah, so which I would never consider doing.
Of course.
You should have just now seen the look on Christy's face when she rubbed Josh's
No, it's
back of his neck.
beautiful. It was like the
No,
back-
that's what I mean.
It's
She-
wonderful.
Now, Al, have you ever gotten waxed? Is this something?
I haven't gotten waxed, but I have been massaged. I was going to ask Josh, you are a celebrity, whether you like to admit it or not. Did they hang your headshot above or below Robert Kraft's? They just go, how many? They just ask him. She just holds up her fingers and Josh peels back however many he wants.
Yeah, have you ever been waxed in that region?
No, I can't. I don't. I feel like it'll hurt,
You're
and
not
some
a
women
very-
don't like that.
He's not a very hairy guy, Al, are you?
No, I'm not that hairy. You know, past the equator, it's a little. It's not the Amazon, but it's a little. You know,
Plus, you're a black guy.
Yellowstone
so it's
National Park.
Probably high and tight, kind of. You know, it's not.
Is it? So are you suggesting some kind of pubic afro? Is that what you're
No,
suggesting?
I'm saying the
No,
opposite. We all know
it's just hair.
black dude pubes are different than white dude
They
pubes. Yeah, of course. Am I wrong, Al?
How do you know that, Josh?
Not at all. By the way,
taste?
Josh sounds like a science teacher that's about to be fired and he's backtracking. Look, we're all the same. We're all flesh and blood. I'm just saying.
I think we should celebrate our differences and not our.
Do you,
Black people are different than. Wait a minute. All right.
Al? Do you groom the aforementioned nether regions with an electrical device, or do you go
I
with scissors?
do. I do the Norelco, and I just give it not often, but like if I'm in the shower, because you know you can take those electric razors in the shower with
What?
you. Yeah.
Some of them you can.
Yeah. And you can flip it over and it serves another purpose. But you know,
Oh, hey now.
You're not showering by yourself.
well, no, I am. There's a little
just like,
vibration
I
going
see.
on.
Yeah.
I'll send you a
like
picture, Christy.
That's okay.
I want
Guys
that
like
on.
vibration too?
I want that on
Yes.
T-shirt. Guys like vibration too.
Really?
That's exactly right.
Where do you do that?
What do you mean where?
Well, we're getting off track here, Al. I'm just trying to discuss your.
I'm just trying to learn.
Somebody get Christy a dry erase board and draw a picture for her.
Now, Al, puberty came late for me, so I cherish each pubic hair in my life. I would never want to have them all removed especially the waxing thing. But Josh, more power to you.
Thanks. Yeah,
And you said your girlfriend was quite pleased.
Yeah. Good review.
Okay.
Wait, Josh, are you hairless like a chicken? Like, is there nothing, or
Yeah,
is
right
it
now
like light?
there's nothing.
And both sides, Al, even the backside.
Yeah.
So did your
Ooh.
girlfriend give you a thumbs up?
Yeah.
Then she had to use the water pick to clean that thumbnail.
You are so gross.
You think I'd go with the thumb?
Lord.
Give me the old hitchhiker, babe.
Is that what that's called?
I don't know.
No, it's a jetpack. Remember?
Oh, that's
right, yeah.
Give him the
jetpack.
jetpack.
Okay. Well,
Well, speaking of the water pick, Tom, you know I swear by the bidet. I mean, I don't know how a man of means like yourself doesn't have a bidet in every room, Tom. Like, you're really missing out, bro.
it'd be hard to explain to the kids.
There is a contraption you
That
can
you
buy.
want them to be as clean as possible?
No, that you've got this weird toilet that shoots like a fountain.
There's a contraption online that is also a seat, a toilet that is
Right.
also a bidet, and you can order
That's
that
what I have.
and outfit your toilet.
Really?
It will change your life. Yep.
That's what I have. I have that chick. Mine has a remote. It has a massager. It has a cheek warmer. You can decide the water temperature.
Hey,
you
gotta
can
get it.
decide the pressure. Yeah.
I've seen it. I've looked at it. I haven't pulled the trigger, but I'm
Chick,
going to
it's
today.
Chick. This is your brother talking,
All
man.
right,
We've known each
all
other
right.
for 10 years.
10 years, man. Go.
It changed my life. Do that in the heated floor tiles in the bathroom, and who cares if it's 39?
That's right.
So Chick, you have a butt cheek warmer money now,
Well, yeah.
and Cutco scissors money.
I was told a couple days ago I have leather. I have leather tissue cover boxes.
What?
You've seen those.
You do.
Yeah, you know, like the square boxes for
Right.
tissues.
Most of them are sewn or like yarn.
Yeah,
You know? Yeah.
No,
you have
these
leather.
are you put it a nice leather.
Did you
feel
buy
like
those, or
leather.
did someone?
Those were a gift.
No, Tom, those come with a cocaine habit. No one has those.
I like to,
except if you're like an eccentric millionaire.
I like to sniff, sniff, sniff. Have a nice tissue. Sniff,
Actually,
sniff, sniff, sniff.
Al, I think what we should do here, real quick, Christy, you teased
What?
a story. This is something that's always fascinated me whenever I'll talk to someone. For example, I'll ask Al, when you first walk into his apartment, what do you see? And do you have things in the wall, et cetera, et cetera? A survey was done of a few thousand people about big turnoffs on first dates.
Oh.
This is kind of fascinating. Do you have that? Christy?
Yeah, 2,000 single Brits were asked which items or decorations would be the biggest turnoff when entering someone else's room for the first time. I'm assuming their bedroom.
Yeah.
For both men and women, the number one biggest turnoff was.
See if you can guess, Al.
I'm going to say a picture of their kids or parents on the nightstand.
That's a good guess.
That is a very good guess. And you're,
I'm going to say a longhorn.
Steakhouse?
That's also a pretty good guess.
A longhorn wall hanging.
Some sort of taxidermied animal.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Not a
Oh, that's
deer,
good.
but like a longhorn sticking out of the wall. Yeah.
I think in a bedroom, a taxidermied animal would probably be
Yeah.
a very big turnoff
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
most.
What
For
a
most
lovely
people.
wall of death.
Maybe an urn.
The answer. The urn with a
that's
loved one would be a big turnoff.
The answer is nude posters.
Okay. Yeah.
Is somebody having sex with a 18-year-old? I changed the,
Yeah,
the
I don't
age
know.
because I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't
Who
everybody?
puts posters on their wall if they're
Didn't
not?
everybody know that one guy though that he knew the names of every Playboy playmate and actually posted them in his room? And
Yes.
Yeah,
My roommate
yes.
did that for a while. I was like, don't be that guy.
oh god, so that
Because what is the plan? Do you think a girl's going to come in here and be like, wow, you really
Yeah.
make women your objects of your affection? This is really hot. You're
Right.
going to look, it's like, who's that for?
Yeah, exactly.
I've got my Foxy Brown poster on one wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my
That's actually really
Coffee? Your
and
coffee?
my Jim Brown, Martin Landau, Black Gun movie poster on the other wall.
Now, you know what my biggest turnoff is. I've talked about this before. If I
What?
walked into a woman's house and I saw live, laugh, love
Oh, yes.
anywhere on the
Oh,
wall.
thank you.
I'd be like, you're a
Thank
cliche.
you.
I'm
Thank
out of here.
you.
Those are
Josh.
involuntary responses, all three.
you're not going to believe it. That is actually one of the answers.
It
on this
is?
thing. Says this is in one of the footnotes.
believe
It says, standout accessories which really make your skin crawl. Live, laugh, love placards 33%.
Oh,
And teddy bears 10%.
Yeah, for men, it was teddy bears and
Yes.
posters that would see them most likely to head for the door. For women, turnoffs were dirty rooms and clothes, foul odors, and mess on the floor. I agree with all that.
Yeah, foul odors.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, Tom, can I tell you mine for women? That it's kind of up there, and I don't know. I want to talk to the dudes in there and any woman listening. Fix this
I'm
as soon as I'm
listening.
done.
Is it a kid?
Christy. No, yeah.
Is it a kid in a crib?
Depends how drunk you
Let's
are.
just say that hasn't stopped me before.
Oh, yeah.
You know, she does it.
They got to learn sometime.
I remember the story.
At least once.
Yeah, you don't have to wear a condom.
I'm sorry. Al Jackson is trying to set up the
Yes, he is.
scenario.
Go ahead, Al.
What is it here?
and this can actually be whether it's in her house, but the teddy bear thing really, really got to me. I don't like women that have anything that refers to themselves as a princess. I hate that. Like on their license plate or their keys or anything in their house, like a princess. Like, would you grow up? You 6 in a tree house? Stop it. That's so embarrassing. Like, what if you went over to Josh's house and he's like, I'm the king of like, stop. It's embarrassing.
Now, I should point out, Al, until recently, Josh was living alone, and Josh does have such amenities as Chucky dolls.
Yeah.
And,
That's
some
cool.
collectibles,
horror
some
movie
movie
stuff.
collectibles.
And you've put that all away, I assume?
Yes, yeah. Not so much for the girlfriend, but for her 2.5-year-old daughter. She doesn't need to be, seeing.
Well,
it.
and the thing is, with something like that, with Josh's hobby, he picked a good hobby in that there's women that are horror chicks.
Yeah.
So there's his own genre of people. Some people are not into horror at all, but there's a lot of women that are. Remember in Office Space when he found out that Jennifer Aniston was into kung fu?
Oh,
Yes.
It's like you got when you find a girl's into what you're into, she's like, oh, this is going down.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I went to that Horror Hound convention, and I was pleasantly surprised. There were a lot of women there who were Josh and I went down there who were really into it.
Yeah.
Doesn't everyone remember the look on Jennifer Aniston's face when she says, I love kung fu?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the big turnoffs then, and also this goes on to say that virtually any kind of poster.
Yeah, any kind of poster and
So in other words, if it's not framed,
right.
if it's just tacked on the
gotcha,
wall,
gotcha.
With the push pins?
yeah, you're not in the 7th grade anymore.
Right.
9% of those surveyed agreed any evidence of sexual activities like contraception, toys, mirrors on the ceiling
Coney Island whitefish on the floor.
considered a deal breaker. Yes.
What about women's names with lines through them?
Yeah, that's got to be a bad.
Scoreboard!
Things whittled,
Notches on the bedpost.
things whittled on the bedpost.
Yes.
The last thing just says your name here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you sign
yeah.
in, please?
But I think Al raises a good point. That there is someone for everyone, and there are probably guys that really like the live, laugh, love.
No,
placards
there
on the
aren't,
wall.
Tom.
Yeah, there's some who there. I bet there are guys that like that.
Ever walked into a woman's bedroom with the intention of and been turned off by something and left?
You raise a fair point, Christy.
There's got to be a lot going on.
There's got to be a guy
I
out
have
there.
seen something and been like, "That's a turnoff. This is only going to happen once."
There we go. Josh, thank you for the honesty.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was just
You know
gonna
what it
say.
is? Also, if a girl's room is gross, I remember I went in this girl's room right after college, and she didn't put her dirty dishes in the sink. So there was she had clearly just been eating cereal, and she just ate the cereal and left the milk in the bowl on the floor. And I was like, "You are a disgusting human."
However,
However,
And then
yeah, we know.
she had to be punished for that.
then you carried the bowl to the sink on your way out the next morning.
The next morning, Christy, I'm out that night. I'm not here to fall in love. I don't want to start any. We're not in love here, buddy.
You know me, Al.
We're not in love here, buddy.
You know me, Al. I probably would have done the dishes and then
Tom,
left.
you're too nice. Tom's a catch.
I hate having dirty dishes. I can't stand it. Right now at my house, the dishwasher is probably still running.
Yeah.
I always put it on sanitize too, so it's a
course you do.
3-hour cycle. Hey, it's my electric bill.
Ace has his hand up.
Yes, Ace.
I was in a woman's bedroom once, and so was her cat's litter box.
Oh, ace for the win.
Amazing.
Oh, my goodness.
That's
Holy hell.
that's just wrong.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
That's amazing.
And what's the deal with people putting litter boxes in the bathroom?
Well,
Well, if you're going to have odor, maybe that's where
No,
you
but
want
then
it.
the shower gets the
Yeah.
steam.
Oh, you're right.
I don't like
Yeah.
it.
It stirs it up.
Yes,
and-
the chick's correct. All of a sudden, that's not just
Yeah.
humidity. That's
You're right.
fecality.
yeah, and it's all
And do you think
moist.
you're not breathing that in?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
you're
poison.
breathing in. It's dust. You're breathing in
yeah.
your cat's poop.
Oh, I had a litter box
You
in my
are.
bathroom for
You
a little
did?
while. Yeah, but it was only because the toilet wouldn't work.
Oh, that's thanks then. On that note,
Hey, don't judge him.
Save some money.
okay, Al. We don't even have time for our word of the day.
No.
Save it for next time, Al.
Next week. And Tom, I was going to tell you, my youngest son, Elijah, he made fun of me because I only have 77 YouTube subscribers. And I'm working. He literally sent me a text like, "What up with that though?"
So where do we find you, Al?
Just Al Jackson on YouTube. Just go to my Al Jackson comedy page and on YouTube. Just type in Al Jackson. Please just subscribe. I'm gonna shut my son up.
Okay.
Take that, Elijah.
Thanks, Al. You're the best.
All right, love y'all.
Watch the entire show live or on demand with the Bob and Tom VIP All Access Pass. Listen live with the Bob and Tom app and make sure to visit bobandtomstore.com. Tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.